Welcome all of you here in another session. That's the third one. Before that, we have had two sessions to make you understand what are the sections that are asked in examinations and how to tackle each section with 5 questions each in each of these sessions. Let's start without any delay. I must mention once again, this is for SSC examinations going to be conducted in 2026, keeping each and every part over here that what we are asked. We are asked error detection, sentence improvement, fillers, voice, narration, RC, close test, parajumbles, and vocabulary, antonym, synonym, one words, idiom phrases, and spellings also. Without any delay, let's start. That's the first one. 5 sentences from error detection. Have a look, find them out. I'm explaining in, say, a couple of minutes. You analyze first. I hope done. Let's discuss these. Each of the players, of course, when we use each, we talk about many, but we pick one at a time. So each of them were, was awarded this and that. Just a sec. Each, every, they are always singular, so not were, was awarded a medal. The report comprises of, comprise is to be made of, doesn't take in the active voice the fixed preposition of, consist of is correct. The English alphabet consists of 26 letters, correct. But the English alphabet comprises 26 letters. This hotel comprises 30 rooms. This book comprises 12 chapters, all correct. If you have gone through the advanced part, then in the passive voice, it is possible. This book is comprised of 12 chapters. This hotel is passive, comprised of 30 rooms. The English alphabet is comprised of 26 letters. That's correct. But that's the advanced section. In the beginning, I would definitely say comprise doesn't take the fixed preposition of. No, it doesn't take any preposition. It takes the object directly. So fraction B for the first one, or option B again. She couldn't bear the weight of the decision and had to bear it in silence. We have just some words marked, not the whole fractions. She couldn't. All correct. Bear, which is to resist, like bear the consequences, bear the repercussions, face the music like that. So we can't bear the weight of the decision. That's also correct. And had to, oh. This is not the bear that is required here. The same bear is required as a verb, because the one given over here, B-A-R-E, means minimum. Like I don't have in my foot right now, no slippers and all, barefoot. When we perform parikrama in a temple, we always go barefoot. Like bare minimum, bare infinitives, which is not to resist the pain or the result or anything such. So instead of that, or in place of that, B-A-R-E, the correction is B-E-A-R, the same verb, 2 plus V1, not the adjective B-A-R-E. That should be the fourth sentence here. I'm sorry for the formatting. The professor asked if anyone has, the sentence belongs to, situation belongs to past, asked. How can it be present tense in between now? Had read the designed or the assigned chapters before. So C for that. No, D for that, I'm sorry. D. And C for this. The government has enacted, this is difficult. Okay. Although we have just started, but that's the third session. I'll be putting one or two sentences in between or questions in between which may be difficult, because usually we come across easy peasy ones, but sometimes few of those questions are difficult, really. The government has enacted several laws. Why have they enacted several laws? In the non-finite section, you will study 2 plus V1 shows reason. Like, why did you go there? I went there to see you. Why is he coming? He's coming to visit the Taj Mahal, etc. So we mention reasons with the help of infinitives, not gerunds. The government has enacted several laws. Why have they enacted several laws? They have enacted several laws to ensure V1, 2 plus V1, stating reason. Why have they enacted laws? They have enacted laws to ensure equality in the workplace. You will read this or study this, that the infinitive form explains reasons also. If you have any objection, feel free to say sentence improvement now. Have a look. I'll explain all at once. I hope done. The artist has created one of the more ordinary sculptures, I'm sorry, in the museum. If you say more, that's comparative degree. There should be the comparison after that. More than. But we don't have any comparison out there. And in the museum, there should be many sculptures. So for more than two, we usually use a superlative one. In the casual tone also we say this is the most important, or one of the most, one of the highest, one of the tallest, one of the youngest, one of the oldest, because we consider more than one for which a superlative is most appropriate. So he has created one of the best, one of the most extraordinary sculptures in the museum, showing we have many sculptures there. So superlative. Unless is already negative. I mean, that's already negative, so why are we putting not again? Unless we act immediately, situation will worsen. So unless we act seems good. Unless we acted, no, no, need not change the time and tense. We haven't, no, 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 no. That one is perfect. He's so caring that he never ignores the problems of his friends. So caring that. So is followed by that is correct. No objection. Enough not. Why are we putting this negativity in between? That was all correct. Caring enough so that, enough and so that both cannot be used. He is caring that, no, that is there with so. So that's all correct. No improvement. Please consider, yes, we usually come across errors, but once in a while, there may be something no error also, no improvement also. So if that is no error, do not introduce any error from your side. She is working here since 2015 for expressions having time expressions since and for. We use perfect continuous tenses. Remember application during school. Sir, kindly leave for 3 days. I have been suffering from fever since last night. So not is, she has been. She has been working here since 2015. And they completed the task, one more difficult one. Not common, not easy. How are you? I'm better than before. I'm sure you have heard this. I'm better than I was before. So I'm better than before. Similarly, they completed it faster than expected. I mean, it was not expected, but they have completed it faster than it was expected. So need not mention what they expected. It'll change the object. That means they expected something, but which is not mentioned here. But we have already mentioned that they completed the task. They did not expect something that we are not even mentioning here. They completed the task faster than it was expected. Doubts welcome. Yes, we have some good questions also. Feel free to comment in case you have any doubt. Sentence completion. Say fillers. so I hope done. Let's discuss these. The first one is quite difficult. The proposal was rejected because it wasn't blank space with the company's policies. Consistent, I mean, we say consistency for Virat Kohli like that, but that's the correct. But how can consistent for policy and proposal? It is for people who perform consistently like that. Explaining. It shows agreement also. One word has multiple meanings in a language. Compatibility? No, not that appropriate because compatibility is like, will this app work on my 5-year-old phone? Oh, it's not compatible. You know this for your Windows laptop, compatibility issues. No, the battery is not working. It's not compatible, not matching. Here we are talking about policies, proposal. So not matching is not that appropriate. Alignment of a vehicle also. This board is not properly aligned. The camera is not properly aligned. In a car especially, we have 4 wheels and they have to be completely aligned. So there's a technical term for that, wheel alignment. Aligned, moving in the same direction, not that appropriate. And I'm sure coherent is meaningful, but for proposal need to be, let me show you, consistent has that meaning of being in agreement with something. Consistent, you yourself can check this, sorry, but let's discuss that here. Yes, always having the same opinion, standard behavior, not changing. Okay, this is for your form, like Virat Kohli has been consistent for years, but this is for agreeing with someone or something. I'm afraid that your statement is consistent, like the same we had, or your statement, your proposal is not consistent, fixed preposition with. That's how it was consistent with. He tried to convince them, but his words fell on, that's a phrase or idiom, whatever I say, deaf ears. Quite recently, SSC has asked idioms in fillers. Oh, fall on deaf ears. I just put that. Fall, we have the same. On deaf ears. Fall on deaf ears, idiom meaning something that is ignored. Falling on ears? No, no, deaf ears. So I won't be paying attention to that. I can't even hear that. Disregard, not taken seriously, ignored. So fall in the second form, fell on deaf ears. The sudden rainfall caught the hikers off guard, amazed. My God, how's this? Catch someone off guard. Another idiom we have here. It feels like now it's not the basics, but yes, we have to go ahead. We have to step up. Let's catch someone off guard. The same. It's an English idiom meaning to surprise. Sudden rainfall will surprise, obviously, especially in a way that makes them feel confused, unprepared, or uncertain. Same happening here. The sudden rainfall caught them off guard. The new policy aims to blank space the gap. I think you know this. When we have, for example, there's a city here, there's another city here, there's a river in between, we can't cross the river, so we make a bridge just to minimize the gap. The meaning of bridge as a verb is to minimize. That's what a bridge does, minimize the distance between two cities, mountains, etc. So the policy aims to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, and that gap must be minimized, not expand or widen or strengthen, all opposite. And he was awarded, tone is positive, for her contribution to medical research. Trivial is not worth, awarded. Significant, yes. Meager, not worth. Inferior, you already know this. Some practice to get comfortable for voice and narration once again. Okay. Someone has stolen my bicycle, present perfect tense. My bicycle has been stolen seems good. Was, but that's present perfect, not past perfect or present indefinite. They are painting the house blue, continuous tense. The house is painted, but this is indefinite. The house is being painted, perfect. Has, but that's present continuous, not past indefinite. We must take care of the environment. The environment will, but that's must. That's must. No is or has. Must be taken care of. Teacher gave the students extra homework. Students were given extra homework seems good. Extra homework is, but that's past. ing not there. Are, that was past. Did they complete the project on time? Did. Do, does, did is not there in the passive voice. The primary auxiliary be comes at their place. Has, no. Is, no. Will, no. That was past. Just one option showing past. Was the project completed on time? No. Some narration here, direct, indirect. I hope done. He said to me, "Where are you going?" Past tense, so should be past. He asked me, that is not used in interrogative sentences. Where am, that's interrogative because we are putting the auxiliary first, and that is in present tense. The situation belongs to past, the scenario belongs to past, should be in past tense. Where I was going is assertive in past, yep. This is still interrogative, and no, present continuous becomes past continuous, not past perfect continuous. Teacher said, honesty is the best policy. That's a universal truth. No change. Teacher said that honesty is the best policy. Yep, said honesty was no. No has been teacher says, but the original reporting verb was in past tense. We can't change that. She said to him, please help me. Please requested. She requested him to help her. Yup. She requested him that. No. Requests, you can't change reporting verb. You can't change reporting verb had requested. The child said to his mother, I want a new toy. He wanted. Okay, the child told his mother that he wanted a new toy is correct. The child asked, but there is a sentence, so we can't skip it here. Said his mother, no, says intransitive, say to. It doesn't take human beings as the objects. For literal objects, it is transitive. He said something. No, I'm not saying anything. Child says, we cannot change the reporting verb. Told his mother. Manager said, meeting will start at 3. So the manager said the meeting would, yes, meeting will, would start at 3. Seems good. What about the others? Meeting will. In the past tense, we can't have will. The meeting starts. Where is will? Says not possible. We can't change the reporting verb. Here we go. Yes, they are difficult because they need logic, no fixed rules and regulations and such. Done. Okay. Effective communication is a critical skill. Defining something for the first time. Once upon a time, there was a king in today's workplace. That's a skill. Uh, Defining it further, it involves not just speaking but also expressing thoughts properly. So, not just speaking but expressing thoughts also. Uh, Listening is equally important for understanding others' perspective. So, listening, speaking, expressing all come under the category of communication. So, A has to be the first one. Okay, starting with A. Then it involves C should be the next one. AC here, one more statement we have. Listening is equally important. Improving this skill, probably listening, can lead to better collaboration and success. A proper resulting sentence ending statement. So starting with A, it involves starting with A, effective communication. It involves not just this, ending at D. AC and then ending at D here, not B, the ending one. D, the better one. Forests are home to diverse flora and fauna. Okay, starting with A in all the options we have. Protecting them. Does this sentence define any harm like forests are home to diverse flora? Protect them. You need to define first what's the need to protect them. Is there some harm or anything such? They provide forests a home to diverse flora and fauna. They provide the basic essentials like oxygen, regulate the climate, support biodiversity. That's why they are home. That's the definition. So AC in two options. They are important. They regulate the climate, they provide oxygen, they support biodiversity, but despite their importance, deforestation continues. That's the problem for which we have a solution. Protecting them is mandatory. So AC, then DB. AC, DB. They offer can't be the first one. Such activities can't be the first one. Additionally, can't be the first one. Volunteering activities are often considered fulfilling. Yes, if I intentionally do something, I'll be happy to do that. Volunteering activities. Such activities then. BC. BC in two options once again. Okay. Additionally should be in the end. And volunteering activities, such activities, at least we have a noun once again, can use a pronoun then. They offer both monetary and psychological rewards. So B, then C, activities, then they, pronoun in place of that nouns, B, C, A, and additional components obviously later. B, C, A, D. The Renaissance was a period of cultural rebirth in Europe. It marked a shift from the medieval to modernity. Yes, the Renaissance period. Artists like Leonardo flourished during this era. Once again, it also saw, now this is from art, different science, exploration, and such. So, additional components once again later. Renaissance marked a shift. Artists flourished in the same period. A, B, C, D straight. Done. If you have any objection, feel free to say. As I can see, the time is up. So, this is a closed test. Not showing you right now, but will show in the next session pretty soon. I hope that was a fruitful session. We went ahead from error detection to sentence improvement to fillers to voice, narration, then parajumbles, and then a closed test we were about to. We'll finish on the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, stay connected. We are going to discuss a lot in the same fashion, step by step, in detail. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to this channel, do subscribe. We keep on conducting free classes also. Kindly join them, and you can download the PDF of sessions conducted on YouTube also from your app. Go to the courses section. You can find them there. Thank you so much. Kindly inform the others. See you in the next session. Thank you. Kindly subscribe and share. See you.